Welcome, everyone, and let me ask you this. Do you know what your superpowers are? If you're unsure, don't worry. You're not alone. But here's the thing, knowing your superpowers is the key to landing your dream job fast. If you've been sending out resume after resume only to hear crickets, or if your job search feels like it's dragging on forever, this is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to identify your unique superpowers, use them to target companies that need you, and make your job search faster and way more effective. Stick with me because I've also got a superpower cheat sheet for you at the end of the session that will help you take immediate action. Let me know in the comments whether you're watching this live or catching the replay. Usually most of my people are catching the replay, but let me know either way. Now, let's get started here. And let's be real. Job searching today can feel like running on a hamster wheel. You're applying for tons of jobs and not hearing back. You're feeling drained, stressed, and maybe even questioning your worth. And even when you do get an interview, you don't feel like the company or role is a good fit. Here's the truth. Applying to every job under the sun is not the answer. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. What's worse, this approach can demoralize you, waste your time, make you doubt your value. But the good news is there is a better way. And it starts with uncovering what makes you unique, your superpowers. Let's start with that first step, the figuring out your superpowers. So what do I mean by superpower? Superpowers are your unique skills, strengths, and qualities that make you stand out. They're the things that make you valuable to a company. Ask yourself, what do people compliment me on? What do I love doing and could do all day? What problems do I consistently solve at work or in life? Write those down. This is the foundation of your superpower. Most of my career, the things that showed up for me were that no matter what group I joined, people put me in charge. The other thing is that I was herd the cats, keep the trains on schedule, improve the processes, fix the things that are broken person. And that was me my whole life, my whole career. Now, someone who coaches not just job seekers, but executives and entrepreneurs, when I lead a workshop, when I speak at an event, now the words that people are using, or after I'm on a coaching call, the words that people use to describe my superpowers are, you help me implement with clarity and calm. You help me breathe. I have this sense of peace. One person said, you're a fire hose of peace. I love that, a fire hose of peace. So that grabs my energy and enthusiasm and the peace thing that people get when they spend time with me. So write down your answers to these questions. What do people compliment me on? What do I love doing and could do all day? What problems do I consistently solve at work or in life? Write them down with a pen and paper. I'm going old school because that will stick in your brain. And I want it to stick in your brain. I want the embodied cognition. What you just wrote down is the foundation of your superpower cocktail. So let me give you an example. It's not about me. One of my clients, Sam, realized her superpower was breaking down complex processes and creating efficient systems. She was stuck in a job that didn't value this skill. When she realized her power, she rebranded herself and targeted roles where this skill was in high demand. And guess what? She landed a job that paid more, gave her more time with her family, and reignited her passion for work. Our second step is to match your superpowers to the right companies. Now that you've identified your superpowers, the next step is to find companies and roles that need them. Here's how. You research industries and companies where your superpowers solve a big problem. You can use tools like my go-to LinkedIn. I have some clients right now actually using Glassdoor effectively for this, or networking, well-chosen networking, things of value with the right people in the room to identify companies with roles aligned to your skills. Customize your resume, your cover letter, and your LinkedIn profile, and to highlight your superpowers and explain why they're valuable to the company. By doing this, you're not just applying for any job. You're targeting roles that are the right fit for you. This approach saves you time, reduces stress, and drastically increases your chances of getting hired. When my clients apply this process, here's what happens. They get interviews for roles that excite them. They feel confident showcasing their superpowers. They land jobs faster. Those jobs are fulfilling, well-paying, aligned with their values. Sam, for example, went from feeling stuck and overworked to finding a job that allowed her to spend more time with her family while doing work she loved. And you know what? Her children went from reading below grade level to above grade level in one school year. Her marriage was stronger. Her health improved. I'm serious. All those things happened. And that's my why. This is why I do this. Now that you know the process, it's time to take action. So, you want that superpower cheat sheet? You got to let me know. Send me a DM. It will guide you step by step in identifying your superpowers and targeting the right companies. And if you want to dive deeper into this and you want that fire hose of peace helping you, send me a DM or drop a comment and I'll walk you through it and give you a feel for what it's like to get that fire hose of peace as you figure out your superpower cocktail. So let me know if you want that cheat sheet, if you want to talk to me about figuring out your superpower cocktail. Either way, I got you. Just send me a DM or let me know in the comments. And remember, your superpowers are what make you unique. When you understand them and use them strategically, you're not just looking for a job. You're finding your perfect fit. Thanks so much for joining me today. Whether you were here live, whether you're catching this on the replay, I am so excited to help you land your dream job fast. Let's make it happen.